Okay. Hi guys, this one is slightly different, but I'm going to go through some other ankle strengthening exercises. But these are sort of done sitting down, and I don't think my normal sort of setup would work. So you're getting a bit of a voiceover with me and my lovely, slightly gross dancer feet. I'm sorry, anybody who doesn't like feet. I think it's better to be able to see them doing what they're supposed to be doing. And sorry about the mess on my floor. Just move that. Here we go. So yeah, this is going to help strengthen up your ankles because it's going to help you push forward on sort of keeping everything straight when you're doing it. So you're going to start with your feet flexed. I know feet are just gross, aren't they? But we're going to go with it. So you're flexed, you're sitting sort of like legs straight. So your feet are flexed. You point down as far as you can go without actually putting your toes down. Your toes stay flexed. This is the horrible bit that I always think looks weird. Yeah, so you point down with your feet flexed. You then point all the way down with your toes. This is stretching this front bit of your ankle, which is going to help make you sort of more secure on your when you're standing on your toes if you've got weak ankles. It also can help you know if you sort of start to sickle, which is them going in or going out. So it helps you sort of learn how to do that without having to put your weight on it, because that's when you're likely to roll over your ankle. If you can build up strength like this and sort of put everything in the right position, they'll stay where they, you know what I mean, like you know where the right position is. So when you actually do it with your weight on it, you'll be able to feel if it's not right. So yeah, so we're here. So you're just going to point forward, flex, toes, and then you reverse it, flex those toes and come back up. And do that quite a few times actually. I normally sort of do it in sets of 8. So I'll do 8 on one leg, 8 on the other leg, 8 on one leg, 8 on the... So I normally get up to about 32 times on each leg. If you're maybe, really wanting to strengthen up your ankles, a resistance band is fabulous. I'm trying to make sure I get as much light as possible, but it's quite hard where I am. So yeah, a resistance band, you would do it like this. This is, you sort of get it around the top bit. I normally end up getting it around my toes as well, just because you're really resisting. This is not the most resistance band I have, but it'll just give you a bit of a, you can see. So you do the whole exercise, but you make sure, this is really good for strengthening your exercises. It's strengthening your ankles. Make sure that you don't just let it spring back up. You resist as much as you can. So you almost want, the slower it is, the better it is. This builds up strength. Sadly, the fast exercises in ballet, while they are the ones that get your heart going and are terrifying, but in dance, most dancers get scared when somebody says, now do it again slower, because then you actually have to be more impressive. You have to hold it longer. You have to get it higher. Whereas if you're a bit faster, people tend to forgive a lot more. So yeah, but it builds more strength and works you harder. This one's not great for, it's really great for, the band isn't great for the getting over the toes. But you are extending like that. If you maybe want to sort of stretch the front of your foot, you can do this. It's hard to do one-handed. You can do it and sort of create your own little, they say about creating the fish tail. Or, oh. You use this here, sorry, it's very hard to do one-handed. I normally don't have to also hold the camera. But you use it to stretch that way. If you're doing that, you can also see if you can pull it one way and you keep your foot where you are. You can hold that for 8 counts, same with the other way, because you want to make sure that you're not letting yourself go in like that. You want to keep it. The way to build up the resistance, the sort of strength for it, is really by your own sort of using your own body against yourself. You're just trying to keep it. This is creating resistance, but it's also pulling. If you let your foot go, it'll go like that. Whereas you want to sort of really be resisting. So it's quite hard to show this one, but what you're doing is pulling it this way, but keeping your ankle straight, and the same going the other way. But yeah, those are my sort of fun exercises with the resistance band. The first one you can do without if you're still strengthening, but the second one you have to do with a band. Okay, thank you guys.